So I've been going through things in my office trying to get rid of stuff because I have a lot of junk. And I found this old tablet, which, in my opinion, was like the peak of Samsung user interfaces. I love this user interface. I really wish it was still like this. It's not, but that's not why I'm talking about this. So I found it. And I honestly didn't think there was anything on it. Um, I was thinking it would just be a simple reset and I could get rid of it. But there's actually an SD card or a micro SD card in it, and it had a bunch of pictures from like, I don't know, 6 years ago, probably longer than that actually, from back when I was a preschool teacher. There were pictures from my first summer teaching, because as a preschool teacher, I tended to go through the entire season. I didn't really have like breaks like a elementary school teacher would, but pictures from summer, and then the group from my second year teaching in the fall and winter. And I enjoyed looking through the pictures, seeing what I had planned at the time and watching growth. I also had some stuff on there from when I was doing my master's degree, but it actually made me really emotional because I haven't taught preschool since the pandemic. So my last preschool teaching job was in 2020. It was not even in a classroom, it was online. So I never even met the students in person. But I miss it. Um, I, being a preschool teacher, I often worked in teaching teams. And so I never really had, even though I did do a small stint as a lead teacher, I never really got to have my own classroom space. Um, I really loved the first preschool program where I was at because I got to use my creativity in lesson planning. We used what's called the project approach, which is very child focused. And after that, every preschool I went to kind of really didn't do that. Some of the things that I saw were not necessarily developmentally appropriate, which I had a hard time dealing with. Um, it also wasn't as play based as I would have liked it to be, and a lot of preschools were unfortunately very focused on the business side of things and not so focused on what was best for the children. And I really struggled with that. So when the pandemic hit and I was high risk, I just kind of backed out. That was my opportunity to step away from preschool, and I haven't gone back. And of course, I've talked about doing stuff in museums and stuff, which I do love, but it's different. And I do really miss preschool, but I also know it's not a sustainable lifestyle. The pay is so low. The respect is almost non existent. It's a hard job and it doesn't get the appreciation it deserves. So yeah, I just wanted to say a little thing about that because it's been kind of affecting me emotionally over the last couple days. But yeah, respect your preschool teachers. Send them love. We need it.